never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotion. Got my statement, and I'm reading it slow so I can understand it fully. Appreciate my standing, go out of this world and right on time. Oh, never in my life have I seen the sky light up like this. I'm far away from Earth and I wanna know if you exist. Mission control, do you read me? Send me my coordinates lately. Mission control, am I drifting? Tie me to someone who will love me, yeah. Wait, I think I'll last a bit longer. Fine.
Welcome everyone to another Ref Brandon and the Todd Family YouTube video. Wherever you are, whatever you may be doing, thank you so much for making Ref Brandon and the Todd Family a part of your day. We always greatly appreciate it. It's a Tuesday, so today here on the channel we're going to be talking about Week 2 in the NFL as it wrapped up last night with not one Monday night football game, but 2 Monday night football games. Any thoughts on the NFL so far? Please feel free to let me know. But before I get into all the NFL stuff, let me first say that I've got 3 shout-outs coming up at the end of the video, so please stay tuned for those. But the New England Patriots defeated the Pittsburgh Steelers by the score of 17-14. The Giants are off to a 2-0 start. They defeated the Panthers by the score of 19-16. And about every Panther fan that I know, whether it's reading magazines, listening on the radio, seeing them in person, about every Panther fan that I know is about ready to get rid of Matt Rule. And Matt Rule had so much success at the college level. And of course, this is his first NFL head coaching job. I still think he could be successful if they had more talent. I just don't think the Panthers are very good. I don't think it's Matt Rule. I just don't think they're very good. The 49ers defeated the Seahawks by the score of 27-7. And the story coming out of that game is Trey Lance getting hurt, and Jimmy Garoppolo is now their starting quarterback again. And a lot of people are wanting to give up on Trey Lance already, which I don't understand, because to me, he hasn't played enough of significant playing time to really say whether or not he's going to be good or not. He's looked good at times. He's looked bad at times. But to me, a handful of games is just a small sample size. It's not enough. But if they are going to give up on him, they better decide what they're going to do, because Jimmy Garoppolo has the biggest noodle arm in history of football. So he is not their future. But I think with Trey Lance, it has more to do with the fact that he's always hurt than it does his talent. I think the Niners are afraid he's going to be one of these people who's going to have career injury problems, and that's why they're wanting to give up on him, not the talent, but the injury problems. The Jets defeated the Browns by the score of 31-30. The Jaguars shut out the Colts, and that's something you don't see very often in the NFL. The Jaguars win by the score of 24-0. And it was by far Trevor Lawrence's best career game so far in the NFL. He went 25 of 30, which is more than 80%, for 235 yards and 2 touchdowns. The Falcons play another close game, but lose again. I swear the Falcons are the Cornhuskers of the National Football League. They lose to the Rams by the score of 31-27. The Cardinals were down 17-0, and they come back and beat the Raiders by the score of 29-23. Detroit Lions get their first win of the year. They defeated the Commanders 36-27. The Bucks defeated the Saints by the score of 20-10. The Dolphins and their offense looked really good. They defeated the Baltimore Ravens by the score of 42-38. And Tua Tagovailoa had a phenomenal football game. He had 6 touchdown passes. Russell Wilson gets his first win as the Denver Broncos quarterback. They defeat the Texans by the score of 16-9. The Cowboys beat the Bengals by the score of 20-17. And I've got a buddy that is a huge Cowboys fan, and I've been telling him forever that Dak Prescott is overrated, and I continue to think that. The Cowboys actually look better with Cooper Rush than they do with Dak Prescott, so they're now 1-1 on the season. And the Packers beat the Bears 27-10 on Sunday night. And the 2 Monday night football games from last night, neither one of them were close, which of course, when they made the schedule, they were expecting close games and wanting close games, but it didn't happen. The Bills defeated the Titans 41-7, and the Eagles beat the Vikings by the score of 24-7. In yesterday's video, I made mention of the fact that coming up Friday night, I'll be in Boiling Springs, South Carolina for a wrestling show that is a combination of the Straight Up Wrestling Show and American Pro Wrestling, and I want everybody to come out and see that action on Friday night. And Sunday afternoon, I'll be making my debut for GIPW, which, in case you do not know, stands for Georgia Independent Professional Wrestling. And you can follow them on YouTube. You can type up GIPW1 and you can find it that way, but I'm sure you could also just type up GIPW or Georgia Independent Professional Wrestling and find it. You can also get on their website, which is gipw.net. This Sunday afternoon, the show is called GIPW Back on the Grind. Doors open at 4 o'clock. Bell time will be 5 o'clock. And the address is VFW 6605, 1011 Corder Road, Warner Robins, Georgia. Again, that's 1011 Corder Road, CORDER, Warner Robins, Georgia. So if you know anybody that lives in the Warner Robins area, tell them to come out Sunday afternoon to 1011 Corder Road in Warner Robins to catch GIPW Back on the Grind. And again, check them out on YouTube at GIPW1, and their website is gipw.net. My 3 shout-outs today. The first one goes out to my man, Mickey, who lives in the upstate of South Carolina. Mickey is a transformation coach. So if you know anybody who would like to transform their body and get a new body, please contact Mickey. And then we've got Jay. And I think Jay and I are going to get along really, really good because Jay used to be a wrestler back in the late 80s. He's also a Clemson fan, and he's also a NASCAR fan. And then we have Angela, who lives out in West Virginia. She is a huge wrestling fan. So Mickey, Jay, and Angela, thank all 3 of you so much for subscribing. And as we get closer to 1,000 subscribers, I think everybody knows this, because if you've watched YouTube at all for any period of time, you know this. But anytime you get to 1,000 subscribers, you become monetized, which means your channel automatically has commercials. There's nothing you can do to stop it. It's a YouTube thing. But I encourage you to watch the commercials because it will greatly, greatly benefit the channel. And the majority of them are only 30 seconds long, so it's not like you're sitting through a 5-minute commercial break. But if you don't want to sit through a 30-second commercial, get up, run to the restroom. Get up, run to the kitchen, grab you a drink. Get up, run to the washroom, put clothes in the washer. You can find something to do for 30 seconds if you don't want to watch the commercial. but I encourage you to let it play because it will greatly help the channel. I just want to put that word out there because we are getting closer to 1,000 subscribers, and there's nothing I can do to stop that. I'm actually glad we're getting to 1,000 subscribers, and we're getting there a lot faster than what my wife and I expected we would, and we're very, very happy about that. But we will get monetized. We can't stop it, so just let the commercials play. It will greatly benefit the channel, and we would greatly appreciate it. Let's go ahead and get our dad joke of the day in here. My wife claims that a man in camouflage is sexy. I just don't see it. And that wraps it up for today's Ref Brandon and the Todd Family YouTube video. Until next time, it's Ref Brandon saying, just like in pro wrestling, life can be over by the count of 3. Tell your friends and family how much you love them. Bye.